will get 3 design challenges from us, as Jan already said, which you will address and work on for today. We will help you apply the design thinking process and specific methods and tools you can use to go through the whole process. And you will be guided by us, your design thinking coaches. So we have Garrett and Jan and myself that will help you through the process today. So a lot of developers, when we do this, ask themselves, why do we do this? Why don't we just start coding right away? And this is a simple answer why we do this. We want to build something that people actually need and what they want. So how do you do that? You need to go out there and talk to these people you want to build something for. So if we have the healthcare scene, you need to go out and talk to doctors or specific experts that can give you answers and can tell you what their actual needs are. So that's what you're going to do today. Talk to people, find out what their needs are, get the insights from them, and by the end of today you have a valid prototype that helps you to really develop an application that will fulfill the needs of your users. So hopefully by the end of tomorrow you have an application that is not functional, but it's also desirable by the people you build it for. And that's why we do this for 6 hours. So hang in there. This can be very exhausting. The whole process is very time-boxy, I would say. So I have this little awesome iPad application, which is a timer, and I will put this on the beamer whenever you are in a specific phase, which tells you how long you're working on it. And when the time is up, it's up. You don't get extra time here. So hang in there. It's going to be very tough. And if you need coffee or Red Bull or whatever, just ask us. We have a car here. We can go get it for you. Whatever you need, just let us know.
No champagne, please.
So also what I want you to do, be focused and be open for new things, because maybe this is something you haven't done before. And don't say no to it. Just try it out. Be open. And I'm excited to hear from you guys what you think by the end of tomorrow about this. So I'm looking forward to it. So we have also some rules of engagement. Find a team. Good. Of course, active participation by everyone. So don't fall asleep. Just stay on topic. Defer judgment, very important thing. So if there's something maybe that you think is very weird, don't judge. Just be open and try it out maybe. And the goal is not necessarily to agree, but it's about hearing and exploiting different perspectives. So each of you in your teams maybe have very different backgrounds, and that's what it's all about. We don't just want all like the same people in one team. Maybe if we have like a doctor in one team, a marketing expert, a design expert, and an IT expert, whatever. That's what we want, because those people will think very differently about different things. And if we bring this together, we will get an even greater solution and ideas. That's what design thinking is about. So also be very conscious of body language. So what people tell you is not necessarily what they think or what they feel. So it's a complete different thing. So if I'm like telling you something and I stand here like this, maybe I mean something totally different. So be conscious of everything, like how people talk, how they act, and what they say. And please, minimal use of cell phones, computers, and iPads, and iPods, and whatever you have, BlackBerry, pagers, I don't know, CD players. Just put that away for the next 30 hours. Maybe not your laptop, but everything else. So what is design thinking? Does anyone in the room have any experience with design thinking? Do they know, like, anything? You.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Well, one of the things of design thinking I have experience with is user-centric design. So that you go after asking the user, what is it that you want? Where can you find the benefits? How can I make your life easier? And start thinking from his perspective. But that's only for the user. But you can also think of organization and combining these different perspectives gives you an idea of how it should going to work, and from there you start going into the details, working out to concrete solutions.
Yes, thank you. So we have basically three main components of design thinking, and this is first of all you guys, because you're the one applying it. So it's people, right? Different people. And the second one is the environment and the material. So you might have noticed that this room is not the biggest room, but that's actually on purpose because we want you to be close together and work, like, be conscious of your people, your environment. So this might get very loud today. So don't tell anybody else to be quiet, just like get closer together and listen more carefully to what other people say. And the third thing is the approach. And this is the whole design thinking approach, each step, and we will guide you through that. And as I said earlier, it's about when you create a solution, it's the combination of three things. It's not only something that maybe technically works perfectly, it's also about making it desirable for the people you design it for. So they want to like it, right? So maybe one example for that. So I worked with a mailing company in Germany, and we wanted them to design, it was like a little challenge, and they needed to design the perfect wallet for their partner. So we have like this very technical person, he does like scripting things in his company, so very maybe a little narrow-minded, and he had to create a wallet for his partner, and he's like a totally not technical person. So they did interviews and asked the other person like what they want, right, or what their needs are. So he came up with this huge box, like a huge machine, and shows it to him, and it has a slot and it has 3 buttons, and it's like, okay, so every morning when you need your wallet, just push one button that says credit cards, and out of the slot comes the credit cards. The other button is for change, and the change comes out. And the other person says, I never felt like I wanted something like that. So it's a lot about listening to what other people tell you they like, they don't like, right? So don't build something for yourself today. It's not about you, what you think is the best. It's about what the other people want. So making something desirable, feasible, the technical aspect, and viable. How does it like get out the market, right? So we also do market research, of course. So the first step is the scoping. It's about understanding your challenge. You want to bring your whole team on one level of understanding. Then you have the 360 research. You go outside, talk to people. You will do desk research. You have links to YouTube videos, etc. So it's all about getting smart in the field that you need to work on for today. Then we have the synthesis. It's about bringing all the research back together, focusing. Then we have the ideation. It's about brainstorming ideas, so you become broad again. Bringing it down, building a prototype, a paper prototype, something very easy, testable, and then you do validate it and get feedback from the end users. If they like it, if they don't, what do they like, what do they not like. The mindset for today, it's all about empathy. So try to like see what the other people feel that you talk to. It's about embracing diversity and seek inspiration from your users. So be very open-minded to that. Also, a very important part of design thinking is fail early and often. So don't get too attached to things too fast. Like, if things don't work, throw it away. Like, continue, get up again and try something different. Don't stick with something that you feel like maybe it doesn't work. And be open for that. So now we will dive into the approach. We actually need Jan for that because he's up with the next part. I don't know where he is, so maybe you can look and find him. So the first part of the approach is the scoping, and Jan will shortly introduce the 3 different challenges to you. And then, so we already have, for each team, we made up what team works on what challenge. If somebody's totally unhappy you can still switch around and find the table with the challenge you like. I'm totally open for that. Just make it like, we don't want any teams that's bigger than 6 participants, that's all. But other than that, just find the table with the challenge you like. And the first part is then about understanding your challenge within the team, getting a common understanding of what the challenge is about. Maybe you have some specific words in the challenge that you don't understand, so talk about it and become smart about what you want to work on for today. Okay, Jan.
People